Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adelaide.
I'm Mylko.
And this is our reaction to the Xbox Game Showcase from July 2020. Now, we've got to throw a disclaimer out there straight away and just say we haven't been back to Xbox since the original console came out back in the day. So,
yeah, we are primarily PlayStation and Nintendo players. So we haven't had an Xbox in years, but we have a PC which we play on. So we have dabbled in Microsoft games like Xbox games through the PC. And we are looking at getting Game Pass for the PC really soon to provide a bit more variety of games on the channel.
Yes.
Because looking back, with The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, we're just playing a lot of PlayStation exclusives.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be cool. So we thought, what better timing to watch the Xbox Games Showcase and see what they're planning on bringing.
Yeah.
Because as we all know, they haven't had a lot of variety of games this generation.
In regards to their own exclusives.
In regards to their own exclusives. But they have purchased up and wrangled a bunch of developers. So hopefully they have a lot planned for the Series X. And hopefully they're going to be releasing a lot of games for their fans.
Yeah. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, more games is good for everyone.
That's right.
Whichever side of the camp you're on.
Exactly.
So before we jump into the showcase, please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And let's see what Xbox has for us.
I'm a renegade.
Always with the countdown.
You're all hyped up. You're ready for this. Dun, 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 dun.
Xbox Game Studios presents. So this is a game.
Okay.
Sci-fi.
That's a very good start.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We love the sci-fi.
We do.
They're creating the Xbox Series X in space. Advancements in technology. Oh, that's really cool. I mean, you think space, you immediately think Halo.
The
when it
Mjolnir
comes to
exosuit
Xbox.
is now complete.
But they're not going to show that straight away, right?
Like, leave it right to the end,
Yeah,
you
like
think?
when you think PlayStation left Horizon.
Even though
to
this technology will save humanity in the war to come.
Although this does look like
Yeah,
this does look like Halo.
I must remind myself,
it looks really good.
liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction.
Where is his mask?
Armor cannot hope.
Here it
Oh,
comes. His helmet, yeah.
Yeah. So accustomed to saying mask these days.
Yeah.
It all means nothing. Until you step inside.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's interesting that they start off showing a glimpse of Halo. You'd think that being like their flagship. Oh wow. Oh, so are they going to show a demo? This reminds me of the first Halo.
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right? Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief.
I like that Chief just says nothing during that whole situation.
No. You. I can't stand it. Who you are.
Breathe.
No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
Ooh, okay, so we're getting some gameplay. It is cool that where's my mouse? It is cool then that I guess it makes sense. Xbox wants to grab people's attention right away, and Halo Infinite is a game that a lot of people have been waiting for.
Yeah, for a considerable amount of time.
Yeah, like the last few Halo games have had mixed receptions and weren't well received by some people. So it looks like they're hoping to kind of bring it back to what everyone enjoyed about the series to begin with, just based on the visuals. But I mean, the visuals is always going to be Halo, so. But I mean, just with that like title screen for the demo. We're aware that this is only a demo, so we can't be overly critical. Because obviously it's going to look different in the final build.
You would assume so.
Yeah. So how big is this area then that we're driving around? Oh, thank you for answering. As in, like, whether or not it's going to be a linear sort of FPS experience or be more kind of open. Which, I mean, I compare it to, like, Uncharted for the PlayStation is obviously linear, but then you have, with the fourth one, that large open Jeep section.
Yes.
The kind of, like, hub world that you could explore around and stuff. What was that guy expecting to do?
This is the end.
Music's kicking up, so is that all they're going to show? I think the visually it looks nice, but for some reason there's something off about it to me. And I can only kind of put that to that it is a demo.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying like it looks bad, but it's just I keep looking at things going, something isn't kind of sitting right with me. What do you think?
I would agree. As we were going through that demo, I was just sort of observing the terrain, I guess. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what exactly it is. Like, same as you, I don't think that it looks bad.
No.
It's just
something's
missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I do agree with you.
Yeah. But yeah, I can only imagine that it is because they're still working on the game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you have to go in knowing and expecting that you're not gonna see the end product.
Yeah, yeah. And I think for me personally, I don't have really many memories playing the old Halo game. So I can only think about when I would play online, when I would go over to my friends' houses and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to think back like to what I can actually remember and compare it with that memory. But even then, I'm struggling. So yeah, I'm at a loss, but I think it's definitely got potential from what we've seen so far.
Yeah. Like, with me, I only ever played the first Halo and a little bit of the second one's multiplayer. But the first one I played heaps. So I don't have, like you, like that attachment to the series. So, like, I'm not biased for or against the game at all.
Yeah.
Like, I want the game to succeed because, you know, it's obviously a franchise that everyone loves. But yeah, it's just like a little observation, really, that I'm pointing out.
Well, it will be interesting to see what it releases like.
Yeah.
And look back on now and be like, okay, so this is where it differs from when it came out on the demo.
Yeah, yeah. Why was he just flying through the air? I do like the little voices of the smaller aliens.
Yeah.
I like the music. Hit him!
Kind of like a piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken.
You know he's the leader because even though he's identical to everyone else, he has a little goatee. So he stands out.
Scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriarchs. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Oh, I would have really liked to have seen some like interaction with him.
Yeah.
Like fighting. I actually really enjoyed that monologue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the way that the voice work was done, I was just so captivated. I'm like, yes, tell me more. That made me excited.
It looks like he has bad breath.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
what?
By the end of it, I was just like looking at his teeth when he came full into view. I'm like, because he was so close to the camera, I'm like, he looks like he'd have stink breath.
Oh, what an interesting observation to make.
But no, yeah, that end part got me the most interested.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't say any other of the gameplay looked too exciting. It kind of looks standard. Not bland, but just pretty by the numbers,
Yeah.
FPS. So that last part, with him talking, kind of got me like, okay, well,
Yeah.
what's this sort of thing?
And I really again, please remember, not too familiar with the series, but I know that there is a narrative, but I really hope it's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm keen to try this, but I like narrative based stories. So.
Yeah. So we can do like a series on the channel where we play through the old Halo games.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Then we can get familiar.
In the lead up to, holiday 2020. So the chances of us getting through
All of it.
all of the games probably not going to happen, but at least we can slowly get there.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'd be interested in getting into or getting back into Halo. I only played, like I said, the first game, so I wasn't really in it, kind of thing. But yeah, I'd be keen to try it out.
Yep, me too.
There's Game Pass, so there, we'll be able to play it.
I can't help but feel really happy for everyone who's been waiting so long for this announcement and date of release.
We hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed your...
At the same time, I feel like if I was really excited for Halo Infinite and I saw that, I'd feel a little bit let down.
True.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to show more, but as someone kind of, say, new to the series coming in, if I didn't know anything about Halo, I'd see this and be like, oh, maybe not, kind of thing. So I think I don't think it was a very good demo.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I don't know. The monologue was what really brought it home for me.
Yeah.
Not so much in relation to the gameplay aspect.
Yeah. The gameplay aspect, I don't think was really there.
No.
Which is a little bit disappointing for those who would have gone into this showcase, expecting Halo Infinite gameplay. But they got plenty of time to show more, throw out more,
Put some
in the lead up to
razzle-dazzle into it.
in the lead up to the release. So it's they want their game to sell, so they're not gonna hold back.
And that's obviously not to say that there aren't people out there who will just be so thrilled, for what that was. And at the end of the day, we've said it a few times, we just hope it succeeds. So these are just our opinions so far and for what the game appears to be so far. But I don't know, I'm really interested. So it was enough. It was enough for me, to want to see more.
That's
at
good.
least.
Yeah.
First look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last 2 Halo games combined.
Okay.
Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before.
That's
We
cool.
look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
World premiere.
Oh my goodness. Another Xbox Game Studios. I don't know if that was wise. She made it through the night.
This looks really good.
Yeah, actually, yeah. As in visually.
Yeah.
Was that a deer?
It looked like it.
State of Decay. So State of Decay is a series that I know of by name, but I've never played it before.
Welcome everyone to the Xbox
Spencer.
Game Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox.
Okay, so 343 Industries, so we've heard from them a little bit. We got the Coalition, Compulsion Games, Double Fine, Xbox Game Studios, got Mojang over there, Rare, Obsidian, Ninja Theory. So a number of studios that we know of and have played games of theirs. So are they planning on showing us something from all of them?
Xbox Game Studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games.
Okay.
What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built
That's a cool
state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport. And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second.
Wow, okay.
The
Wow,
trailer
that's
you're about to see
impressive.
was captured completely in-engine.
All right, I believe you. Forza always looks great.
Yeah.
World premiere.
It is a beautiful racing game.
Yeah. Like, and I will say, when I compare Forza on Xbox and Gran Turismo on PlayStation, even though I'm predominantly a PlayStation gamer, I think I prefer Forza.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
100%.
I think if I was to choose out of the two racing franchises, I think I'd go with Forza.
Yeah, we've had a little play of one of them before.
Yeah, like one of them recently, actually.
Yeah, and I just found it to be such a pretty experience.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, not like another racer that I've played before. And typically, I do like the arcade races, so they're not normally realistic. But, oh man, I found it just so pretty.
Yeah.
And then, like, the way the environments differed with the seasons. Oh, it was just so cool. So
Yeah. So I'm on board for a new Forza. Lies. This has just been filmed at a racetrack. Like that pink and black.
yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. That's all they're gonna show?
Wow, really?
Okay.
No way.
Well, they did that with State of Decay as well. It's like, oh, what? Oh,
It's
come
just
back
such
later.
a small snippet.
Yeah. I guess there's...
But there was no... That wasn't gameplay.
No. It was in-game engine footage, but not gameplay. I'd say there's probably not far along enough for them to actually produce some sort of demo.
Yeah.
Which...
Oh, that's a bit sad.
It's sad, but at the same time, like, I'd rather them not
Yeah, obviously.
show like a half-baked cake.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, having an announcement and then, being excited for it. And anyway, it's a taste tester, I guess, of what's to come.
So Rare is a company I've always enjoyed. They always make really fun titles.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Is that another deer over there? Those antlers were huge.
It is found in the smallest moments.
Yeah, that thing. What is that?
In every step of a perilous journey.
It reminds me of
Avatar?
And the symmetry of ritual.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
In the bonds we share. And in moments of stillness. It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
Ew, bro. Oh, okay. I thought it was sick.
To be a light in dark places. To seek answers. And to stand watch over our world. Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Everwild.
looked really cool.
Yeah, I have to say, out of what they've shown so far,
Yeah.
this has been my favorite.
Yeah. I loved the art style. Like,
I thought
that was
that
so cool.
as soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh, Adelaide's going to really enjoy this. So that looked really cool. I'd be interested to learn more about Everwild.
Yeah, I agree.
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
She was fun.
Whoa, I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Love you, Mom.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Got Life is Strange vibes immediately.
Oh, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Don't nod. That's why.
That they don't believe us.
That's funny.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense.
Alright, it's already got my attention.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother.
Oh, right, okay.
And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you.
She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
Tell me why.
Very intriguing.
Yeah, that's so funny that we immediately went Life is Strange and then Don't Nod Entertainment. Nah, I like their storytelling in games, so this is definitely going to be one that I will play.
Yep.
And if it's anything like their other titles, hopefully the music, the soundtrack,
Yes.
will be up there as well.
Like, I constantly am going back to that on Spotify.
Yeah.
Like, I just love their music from the Life is Strange series. So, yeah.
So, looking forward to that one.
Me too.
Tell me why. I don't mean tell me why. I mean, that's the name of the game.
I had a moment I was like,
I just told you.
Hey everyone, my name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We're now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
Smart delivery? I've seen that smart delivery down there before. Have they mentioned what that is?
No, I don't think so.
If you know, let us know in the comments. What's smart delivery? Because I don't recall them mentioning it.
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid. A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right kind of case,
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
can put you on the wrong side of a gun. Or sword. Or this thing. Thrills. Danger. Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you find on Gorgon?
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
If you're waiting for the biggest game of the year,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
then wait for Cyberpunk. But if you're ready for the smallest, we've
spiders
got you
again.
covered. From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one.
Yeah.
This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
What is this? Survive the yard. Brown. Smart delivery again. What does that mean?
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
World premiere.
There's a lot of YouTube ads in this. I said abs. YouTube abs.
We have always known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings.
this hits anything,
and
it's going to be
decimated
impressive.
foes.
Oh, look at it. The skeleton man.
Now our oaths are lost, forsaken. And you must face the monsters our sins have borne.
This is an Obsidian RPG.
Is an oath
Was that a
worth the
Balrog?
weight of a crown?
I was gonna say, was that like Quinn or Ard?
Oh, yeah.
Can't quite remember what the purple one was from The Witcher.
Jörden?
Jörden?
I think so. Or was that Avowed? So that looks like it's coming out in like 2040.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora. When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
World premiere.
Fortune, fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
Looks interesting.
Yeah. An interactive drama.
Here at Ninja Theory, we're hard
Ninja
at work
Theory.
on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic Warrior, an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland. And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting and a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Say hi to Peter. He's on the line
What?
here.
Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time? Hey, who wrote the song?
Peter.
Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. Love the song.
Very much.
It's gonna be fun to sing it. Now it's time to rock. Shall we start rocking?
Ew.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins. Where are we?
Shh. It's a quiet place.
Lost alone, neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started healing. To this rhyme, and I can smell the universe, and I can taste the sky, and I can see each molecule through my cosmic eye.
It's like I want to commentate, but I'm just enjoying the visuals alongside Jack Black's vocals.
Yeah, me too. It's very fun.
Yeah, it looks awesome. This is it's Psychonauts follow-up, which I don't think you would have ever played.
No, it doesn't ring any bells at all.
They fill the holes I've had.
It looks like something you could be into.
Yeah.
Unlocking all my memories, which I never.
That was fun.
That was fun.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September. For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
So if you've got Game Pass,
I've seen terrible things born.
That's what I got. That's what I gathered. If you got Game Pass, you get all of the expansions. Which, that's what I understood, and I guess it makes the most sense for it to be an announcement, because Destiny 2 is free.
Yes.
So, like, why make a big deal about it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm assuming it's all of the expansions, like the paid expansions.
Out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. It's time to step beyond the light.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
World premiere.
Reminds me of Modern Warfare 1. That Ferris wheel. Actually looked like same spot.
Can't say I know anything.
I don't even know of Stalker 1.
World premiere.
It didn't really give us much to go on either.
And still no more demos.
True.
It's all just been like trailers.
Yeah, there's been no gameplay. Oh, I hate when that happens to your torch in games.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
Zombies again?
Warhammer.
If they make it back.
They did look like the zombies.
Yeah, they looked human-like.
World premiere.
When you were born, something changed. My heart could not contain the miracle of this world and all that it creates. With every passing day, the winds might grow stronger and carry us away, but we will hold on to joy to light the way, to keep the reminder that love does not escape. I'm yours forever. There is
Is this
no
Tetris?
I wondered because at the beginning it could have been the third person show and he had a suit jacket on with Tetris
Ah, okay.
in different colours, little Tetris blocks.
Yeah.
I was like,
Is
or
this-
I didn't know if it was Tetris or if it was like a we're all in this together kind of thing, but that's
Yeah.
happening simultaneously.
Is this Tetris Effect?
So has this become an exclusive?
Is that what it said?
I don't know
Wait.
now. Because
Connected. So it's a multiplayer. Oh, okay.
World premiere.
Competitive Tetris. Like Tetris 99. When it says console launch exclusive, does that mean Xbox has the exclusive rights, like hold of the console launch, as in like it goes first to Xbox console?
yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
not saying exclusive.
Oh, I see what you're
You
getting
know what I mean?
at. Yes.
Like it's like a time thing, because Tetris Effect is on other stuff.
Yes.
So it must mean that they're getting the console launch first of Connected, if that makes sense. Tetris Effect Connected. Like a timed thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think, I guess. I don't
It's
know.
a good point to make. I don't really think that's been clarified actually.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go.
Unless I
Sure you wanna
misunderstood
drop
what
in?
she was saying before she did the announcement of the exclusive.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa. Hold on, let me check.
This looks nice.
I feel like that glove would be very heavy.
Yeah.
Glove? No, it's not a glove, is it?
Is this like the son of Doomfist?
Ouch! What
Or the daughter of Doomfist? No.
So you're restoring the planet?
How many fingers are on the glove?
3.
Wait, do they only have 3 fingers as well? The gun. Butterfly simulator. Ew, that went sinister. Just keeps getting worse.
It all starts with a dead girl. A forest. The moon. Scent of pines. And then the gunshot. Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
Hello? Anyone there?
Two worlds rendered simultaneously, dual reality gameplay.
What is this place?
So you're playing both realities at the same time?
That was intense.
That looks interesting though.
World premiere.
I'm gonna have to think on that one. That was like interesting, but creepy.
What was it called? The Medium. Games where if you're playing it, you know what's going on at the time. Like something like Monster Hunter, when we're playing that, we know kind of what to look for and stuff. But when you're just trying to watch it, like gameplay with someone else playing, you're like, what?
Correct me if I'm wrong though, but since the Halo demo, this is the closest thing we've come to for another demo on this presentation.
Yeah. So they're showing gameplay of this. They showed Destiny, but Destiny's already established. I guess the Medium had a bit of gameplay.
Yeah.
But there's been no actual like game showcase like demo sort of thing. Most of it's just been trailers.
Yeah. Interesting, because like a few of these are saying releasing holiday 2020.
Yeah, and that's soon.
That is soon.
So, yeah, true. This series is not one that I'm familiar with, other than by name. that's coming out 21, and that had gameplay.
It's just an interesting way that they've gone about this.
Yeah.
I've seen your future.
Particularly for the ones that are saying they're coming out in holiday 2020.
Yeah.
Global risk is scared of the weapon you will become.
Remedy.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
Seconds.
We got company.
Soon, the entire world will burn, all because of him.
A lot of explosions.
The ghost is here!
That was a good transition. Good night.
Was she just saying X is going to give it to you?
Today,
I
you
hope
saw
so.
10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play.
That's
This is just a
crazy.
peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100
I really
titles for
appreciate
Xbox
that they're
Series X
doing
this
this,
holiday
like
season.
PlayStation and
With
Xbox.
Series X
Yeah.
and Game
If you
Pass,
are going to get the new
Xbox is
console.
the place to
yeah.
play. And
You get
you
it
are at the center
optimized for
of
the new
everything
console.
we do.
Yes.
Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
They're doing the
World
one
premiere.
more thing. There's so many ads. Playground games.
The world is filled with stories
So like a
of
fantasy
legendary
game.
heroes and treacherous villains, of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and
If
magic
it's like a one
live
more
in
thing, then
perfect
you
harmony.
think this is going to be something big. Oh.
Not all stories have happy endings. But yours has yet to be written.
Fable. Okay. That makes sense, yeah. Interesting that it didn't say Fable and like a number. So, is it gonna be like a soft reboot?
I'm not too sure. I don't know much about the Fable series either.
Well, in that case, if it is like a reboot, then that's great.
I take it by the name that it's fairy tale-esque.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah. But yeah, I think overall the presentation was fine. I think it was fine. I think for Xbox it would have been in their best interest to have this as like a home run presentation. That's what they would have wanted going into the next generation, especially since they've had a somewhat rocky generation with the Xbox One, and I don't think this presentation is it.
No, well, that's
what
he just said, that there is more to come.
Yeah, so
because other developers haven't had the opportunity to show what they've been creating.
Yeah, so hopefully they still, have a bit more, because I think this was, like you said, they didn't show really any gameplay.
No,
it was all just trailers.
I just felt that was something to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Particularly, like I said, for the ones that are like coming out
Soon.
holiday 2020.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. As much as a trailer is awesome, at the same time.
Yeah, it's so close to the release date. Like,
Just
surely you have
seems very odd.
something to show us how the game will play, how it will look.
But all in all, I felt like it didn't drag. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I think, the pacing was good.
the pacing was good.
Yeah, like, because when I think back at the Ubisoft one we watched recently, I had issues with the pacing on that one. Like,
Yes.
certain games dragged. Like, I think the Halo demo, to an extent, I kind of got a little bit like, all right,
You get the idea.
I get the idea, and then it went on to that monologue at the end and kind of picked up. But yeah, I thought the pacing was fine. I just think the content that they showed was okay, but not great. But it's still good. Like, they obviously have a lot on the table and like a lot coming, which is like more than what they had this time last year.
Yeah. And like you say, hopefully it sets like the benchmark for where their intentions are leading for the Series X. But I don't think we've mentioned our thoughts on the actual console itself.
Right.
So what do you think of the look of it?
The look of it? I think it's alright. Like, to me, it looks like a PC tower.
Yeah, that's how I would describe it.
It makes sense because the modern consoles these days are like getting closer and closer to just a PC.
Yes.
I don't have an issue with the console. Like, I love the Xbox controller.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I really enjoy. But I think my favorite thing about Xbox is just their the way they go about their business, if that makes sense. Like with Game Pass in particular, I think Game Pass is just a really great concept. And they're really pushing that. Like, they really think that that's going to be like the way of gaming going forward.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because when you look at other forms of media like film, television, music, you've got Netflix, you've got Spotify.
It's like a library.
It's all a subscription-based library of games. So Game Pass in itself, and for the fact that all of these games that you see on your subscription, you're going to be able to play them day one.
And I think too, with regards to Game Pass being accessible on PC, it's its own I can't think of the word. I'm going blank, but when we watch these other presentations talking about crossplay, it already is just like a self-contained version of crossplay between PC and Xbox.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think that's really cool. Like, because we have friends who have the Xbox, and because we've had the PlayStation, we haven't been able to connect with them. But now that we are looking at getting Game Pass and learning more about it, it's enabling us to be able to do that with them.
Yeah, be more involved.
Yeah, I think that's just a really cool idea. It's well thought through.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if other companies kind of take that sort of road as well. Like if PlayStation... I guess PlayStation has PS Now, but it's not the same as Game Pass. But yeah, it just surprises me that because the subscription for Game Pass isn't much. And you get Halo Infinite day one. You get Forza day one.
Well, isn't like the first month really cheap? Like ridiculously cheap?
Yeah, like the trial month's like $1.
Wow.
And you get over 100 games.
That's like, I can't even fathom that. Think 10 years back. Like, you would never think that something like this
would exist.
Would happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, while we're predominantly PlayStation and Nintendo players, we have no issue with Xbox.
No.
It's just that we've not owned Xbox consoles. So
yeah, and that's through a variety of reasons. Like, growing up with our families, being kids ourselves. Like, it's our family's choices to get whatever console they want. And I mean, that's heavily... what's the word?
Influence?
Yes, heavily influenced the direction of gaming that we've taken.
Yeah. And it's fortunate that, like, obviously it's an opinion, but you look at the facts of it as well. But PlayStation and Nintendo have games. Like, they have the most variety of exclusives. But now, when you look at the amount of studios Xbox has, they're coming, they're bringing it.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna get back to it, and so yeah, having Game Pass, if you have a PC and you have access to Game Pass and having access to that library, you could easily be a gamer who either has a Nintendo or has a PlayStation, and then just subscribe to Game Pass on your PC, and all of a sudden you have access to this library of exclusive titles.
Content. Yeah.
It's gaming's just come a long way, and there's so many different doors and avenues that you can participate in it.
Yes.
And that's just really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I think Game Pass is easily my favorite thing about Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of this presentation, what was it at the start? It was Everwild.
Yes.
I think that has my interest the most. Tell me why. Now, tell me why the game as well, but because we've already played a Don't Nod game, we know what to expect from it.
Yeah.
But Everwild, we don't know much about, so I think that has my interest the most.
Yeah. I really like the look of Everwild. I think the art style was just so beautiful. And it reminded me so much of Avatar, and I've got such a fondness for that show.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that. But I must admit, because I don't know much about Fable, I'm really intrigued by that. And I think that's partly to do with, and I know they're completely different, but that's partly to do with The Wolf Among Us. Like,
right.
It was such an interesting take on
the Fables.
Yeah, on the Fables.
Right. Okay.
I'd be curious to see
what sort of
what Fable does with the Fables.
Yeah.
If that's the right way to understand the game, like, I don't know. It's really interesting to me.
Yeah. So, I think as well, on the topic of Halo, I think we're on the same page in that probably soon we'll jump into the series and play through it.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah, because it's something that neither of us has ever done.
No.
And I never got any further in than the first game, so it's all going to be new to me.
Yeah.
So I think that could be an interesting way to jump into the Xbox family after being away for so long.
Yeah. No, it's just such a good time to be a gamer.
Yeah.
And as you were saying, like, Game Pass is a great way to be able to be involved and broaden your library and have more opportunities with a different variety of games, like, at least in our circumstances anyway. So
it's crazy because games in Australia, if you buy them retail, $100 per game. No one normally spends that much because they're able to get it cheaper, buy online or price match. So generally you can get it for $70 Australian dollars. So the thought of subscribing to Game Pass and never paying for a $100 Xbox exclusive game ever again is just crazy.
Yeah, but I do hope, like, on the flip side of that they're looking after the developers.
That's the other side of it. Yeah, I don't know too much of how they handle the back end of it.
The business.
The business end. Are these developers not being paid as much as they normally would?
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one.
But hopefully they're being appreciated for the hard work that they do, because they deserve it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's awesome that we get this, but at the same time, that's somebody's work. That's not just somebody's work, but it could be years of work. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and if they're passionate about it, they're putting their heart and soul into it. So yeah, I just hope that it's...
They're being compensated.
Yeah, they're
for
being
their
looked
work.
after.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, anyway, so that was the Xbox Games Showcase for July 2020. It was full of ads, full of YouTube ads, this video. So it's going to take me forever to go through and like clean up the ads.
So good to see you again, Harry.
You too, Granny.
I'm actually
Microsoft
glad
Pizza?
we split.
But anyway, please like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.
Bye.